Hey everyone! In this video, I'm going to walk you through how I made a LoRA for the Qwen-Image-Edit model that turns any photo into playful coloring book images that are both simple and consistent, going from this to this in seconds. The best part? Qwen-Image-Edit is fully open source, making this training workflow a great option for anyone, including beginners looking to build commercial-grade LoRAs that are ready for production. I'm extremely honored to be a featured creator for the Qwen-Image LoRA Hackathon, happening now through March 1st. My project falls under the category of AI for Good, which focuses on creating accessible tools for education and play. I'm excited to show you how to leverage this model to create engaging style LoRAs that stand out. Let's jump in. The foundation of any strong LoRA is the dataset. For this project, I've used a synthetic data approach, leveraging various AI tools to generate a diverse set of image pairs. This ensures the model understands exactly how to translate complex photos into simplified line art. I focused on a closed-loop method. First, I used AI to turn photos into clean black and white line art with consistent line weight using a prompt like this. Next, I did the inverse, taking existing line art examples and using AI to turn them into photorealistic images using a prompt like this. By generating data in both directions, I was able to curate a diverse collection of subjects. Our goal is to give the model enough contextual information to perform its primary objective. The variety is what makes the final LoRA so robust and versatile. As we continue to gather image pairs, it'll be a good thing to keep things organized. So let's start by naming these two images. We're going to name our input image woman1 and add _start to the file name. Then we'll give the target image style the same name, but with _end. This will be helpful later in the training process. And now we need to create a caption file for our model. So we're going to go and use any text editor you have, and we're going to make a plain text document, and we're going to give this an instruction. It's a little bit different than traditional captioning where you would describe everything in the scene. In this case, we're going to give it an instruction. So we're going to say, turn this woman into a cartoon coloring book with a plain white background and thick lines. Keep the likeness while imparting cartoon-like proportions and a playful style. And that's all you need to put in there. Now we're going to save this, and we're going to make sure it's a .txt file, and we're going to name it to match our file names. So you should have woman1 _start, woman1 _end, and woman1.txt. And those three files are one image pair. Go ahead and keep generating image pairs until you're satisfied that you have enough examples to teach your model. Today we're going to be uploading this dataset to ModelScope, so we're going to make sure that our naming convention matches like we did earlier. And then we're going to go ahead and put all of our images and our captions into one folder. On a Mac, you just right-click the folder, click on Compress, and now you have a zip file. That process might be a little bit different on Windows and Linux, but generally it's about the same. Okay, so next we're going to get to the part where everybody gets paralysis, looking at all the different options that you have in front of you and all the things that you can click on. If you go to ModelScope.ai and you click up here on this link here, it'll take you into their training portal, and we're going to click on Model Train. But before we start training, we have to upload our data set. And since we've already made that zipped file where it has all of our data inside of it, we don't have to upload these things individually. It's going to make it really easy to do this part. So we're just going to click on New Dataset. We're going to select Image Edit Dataset, Single Image Mode. Let's name it. Coloring book pairs is fine. We're going to select the option to upload a compressed package. And we're going to take our zip file that we made earlier and drop it in there. Okay, so it says that it uploaded successfully. Now we're going to hit confirm. And now it has to decompress your files. And then we can go into the dataset and make sure everything came in correctly. So it's finished. We have 20 pairs in here. And it looks like they all got the captions right, except for one of them. And so what we'll do is we'll just copy one of these other ones and paste it in so that it has a prompt. Then we're going to edit it to match the kitten playing with the ball of yarn. Hit OK. And so now all of our data set is uploaded, it's all captioned, it's all ready to go. Now we get to the fun part, we get to click on Start Training. We're going to select the Image Edit Models option up here, and then select Qwen-Edit 2511. And then we're going to turn our epochs down to 5 if it'll allow it. 10 is the lowest it'll go. And then there's an option here for advanced settings. You're going to click on that. If you want a checkpoint more often, you can change this option. But in this case, I'm going to leave it at 5. So in the end, we're going to have 2 checkpoints. All these settings are fine. This is a pretty common learning rate, so you can leave it where it's at. The optimizer is fine. I'm going to turn up the dim and the alpha from 16 to 24 on this. And then you can just click the X. And now we have to give the LoRA model a name. And it's telling me the name can only contain numbers, letters, underscores, dashes, dots, and can only start with numbers or letters. So we'll give it dashes. And for this, we're not using a trigger word, so you can leave this blank. It's not a required field. Now, before we click Start Training, we have to tell it what dataset to use. So there's our dataset that we made earlier and imported. So we'll select that, click OK. And now we can click Start Training. As the training progresses, you'll be able to see certain things like the training loss graph, so you can track how much it's learned. And you'll be able to see live sample images, and you'll see links to access the model. So like I said, it's going to make 2 checkpoints because we have 10 epochs. So every 5 epochs, it's going to save a model or a LoRA. So now you just wait. Okay, so after about 4 or 5 hours, the training completed. It gave me 2 checkpoints, checkpoint 5 and checkpoint 10, because it saved at 2 different intervals. Now, I ended up deleting checkpoint 10 because I found that checkpoint 5 preserved the identity better and it just looked better overall. What it does is it creates a model page for your LoRA. So you can click on that and it'll take you straight to the model details page. From here, you can click on Generate Now and you can start using it right away. So let's give it an image to test it. I uploaded the image and now I'm going to click on Use Directly. And now we have to give it an instruction. And then click Generate. Okay, so we got our result and it looks really close to the image. It kept the likeness, it kept the scene details intact, and it looks really cool. So that's it. Now from here you can download the image, or you can go back to the model page and you can download the model from there, whatever you want to do. There's a lot of options on here and I think it's a really great tool. Check it out. And one last thing before I close this video. Right now, Tongyi Lab and ModelScope are actually running a Qwen-Image LoRA training competition, and the submission period is between February 2nd and March 1st, 2026. They've outlined 2 themes for this competition. One of them is AI for production, and the other is AI for good. And essentially, all you have to do is train a LoRA for one of these 2 themes, and you can either upload 6 examples from your LoRA, or you can upload a short demo video showing how you trained your LoRA. There's a couple of cool prizes up for grabs, including an iPhone 17 Pro Max and a Sony PS5, a couple of gift cards. So definitely check it out because who doesn't love winning prizes? All of the rules are outlined on their page at modelscope.ai. I'm going to be posting some more information about it on my website, renderartist.com, as well, and you'll see a link in the description. I hope this was helpful. I hope you learned something, and I'll catch you next time. Thanks for watching.